very much greeting here in the Sin City of the world. Welcome to another exciting free practice session in Apex Simracing. We are live in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. The United States of America awaits for the drivers to start the track in the commentary booth. As you can see, it's an A350 fan. It's gonna give you all the analysis and all the data and excitement for today's free practice session. And without further ado, let's get back into spectating. Let me just be quick. Okay, there we go. So we got already a couple of drivers out on track. For example, Mr. Akibul's on Alpine. This is the second free practice session of the weekend. Of course, tomorrow we will have the race and qualifying. Of course, remember to like and subscribe if you would like to be notified for the race and qualifying. So, we have 4 minutes in, and it's still Akibul's. Actually, no drivers have set the lap time, so we just have to wait. Though I think Akibul's going to be the first driver to set a proper lap as he comes from the final corner. Oh, looks like he's slowing down. Oh, he's doing a race, normal race start. So it's interesting. So for now, the drivers, of course, will have the opportunity to practice the race starts, the strategy, and so much more. Because this is the final free practice session. We'll have tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we'll have race and qualifying. So it's a good last chance for the drivers to start and practice. So for now it's Akibul's with a 2:23, of course. Keeping in mind he was doing his practice start, so that lap won't count. There's also Lily in a V Cup followed by Fox in Aston Martin, and Vertek in McLaren, who's side by side with the Alpine driver. Looks like they're battling already, even though it's a free practice session. But Akibul's just lifts the throttle down to make a space between him and the McLaren. Let's see if we have others out on track. No, only 4 of them. Let's look at Fax now, as he sets 2 purple sectors. Let's see what the lap he's gonna pull out for his team. He already has a 21 dead in first sector and 27.7 second sector. Will he go for 1:23? Here comes on the final corner. He goes for 1:24.420, and that's the fastest lap time as of now. Let's look back at Akibul's, who's also finishing a lap. He's on 1:32. Let's look at Lily now. As he's the next driver to finish. And then in lap, let's see. They're almost the same, actually the same lap between Akibul's and Lily. But it might change now. 1:29.9, half a second down to Fax, but still faster than Akibul's. And now let's look at the driver standings heading into Las Vegas. So for the driver standings, of course, it's Whiteside in the lead after winning the previous 3 rounds. Then we've got Akibul's in second place, TXH in third, Rufus in fourth. Then we've got the Ryan Pro Gaming for Fax in 6th, Voet in 7th, Alan in 8th, just Max in 9th, and Tourist in 10th. So that was for the driver standings. Let's get the constructors, as AWT Mountain still continues their reign as a constructor leader. In second we've got the Black Bison, and in third we've got Stomp's PA team, Chance Smadzik. In fourth we've got Evans Racing. In fifth we've got Sukeria Ferruccia. In sixth we've got DMB Motorsport. Seventh is the Karl Ringer. Eighth is BM Racing, and ninth we've got Theodorn. 10th Cash Pounds, and 11th is Vivid Moneybags with only 3 points on their account. So heading into Las Vegas, it's a possible close battle between the current driver constructor leader and Akibus, YSI and Akibus. They're both 7 points separated, and like I said, heading into Las Vegas, it may be even closer, since we didn't see YSI in free practice 1. Let me see. I'm actually different. Yeah, we didn't have YSI in free practice 1 session. Same goes to actually Akibus. Pokunaldo went the fastest, but he wasn't driving, so it was Av. So Akibus, right now we are watching him. He has a lot to take. Of course, it's of the Sin City is the city of of money. The holders, by the way, the fact that they were the holders of the grand stages WrestleMania on WWE, and now freshly from WWE we're going to Formula 1, and yeah, Akibus still in second place, 1:26.9. Still not dominating yet, but talking about dominance, YSI is on fire right now. He won last 3 races. Ever since he started his journey in PA Simracing, he was dominating. Win in Japan, win in Zandvoort, and now a week ago, win in Silverstone. Will his dominance continue in Las Vegas? That's the question. Now this is the sixth round of Epic Sim Racing. Just one more after this one. The season went fast, as the next race is again in the United States of America, in Miami. So the fight for the championship is still on between Akibus and YSI, but also a fight in constructors between between AWT Mountain and Black Bison, some sort of. As actually no, never mind. The AWT Mountain already constructors champions, because there's no way they would lose this championship. But like I said, it's still open for the drivers' championship. Keep in mind that YSI and Akibus are in the same team, meaning there could be some sort of team orders, but it's all drivers for themselves. So maybe we'll see a tense battle for the Drivers' Championship. What else to talk about? Oh yes, we've got the new league going on in PA Sim Racing. We've got the Formula B. I think it's gonna start from the next season. is going to be an F2 for Apex Sim Racing. Like I said, launching next season, season 2. It's gonna be season 1 for them, but season 2 for PA Sim Racing main. Honestly, can't wait for that. As on an update, Fax is still in the lead. Akibul's still on mediums. Like I said, he is practicing his race strategy for tomorrow. Well, what do we talk about? Um, oh yes. So I think so because I'm the only one commentating. I think I just asked myself of the predictions of the Las Vegas as the qualifying. For now, I'm going for well, for now Akibuls, as he shows that he is a driver to beat after YSI. AV just went up to second place, just 1/10 behind Fax. Um, so for pole position, I'm going with Akibuls. The race window, it will be tighter since the pace of YSI is way higher compared to Kakibu's pace. So I'm not talking about those two drivers because it's a tight battle. It's a tight constructors battle. I mean, sorry, not constructors, drivership and drivers championship battle for the number one. So let's talk about the so far results of first Akibul's and YSI. Let's start off with the current drivers championship leader, YSI. Well, again, YSI, like I said, started only in Japan, and already he took the win in his debut with a fastest lap, followed by Fax in second, and sorry, with Ryan in second, and with Fax in third. And that was already a good start for YSI, as I said. Already there were some fears going on if YSI is going to dominate the whole league. Well, he showed it in Zandvoort 2 weeks ago in Netherlands. He took yet another dominant victory over Fax and Just Maxi, with another fastest lap point, being second place in the drivers' standings behind his teammate. And now, a week ago, in Silverstone, he took a third win in a row, again with the fastest lap, made him leader, for, of course the first time leader in the Drivers' Championship, heading into Las Vegas. And now, will he continue the streak? Will we see 4 in a row in Las Vegas? He's currently 80 points on his account, 7 points ahead of the second place, at the same time his teammate. So still all in for, it's still YSI still has to do the job. Now let's see his championship leader, contender, sorry, not contender, yeah, contender, his enemy and teammate Akibuls. Akibuls didn't started quite well in Germany. Started on this third position, I reckon. Sadly finished in 4th after struggling at the beginning. So in the driver's standings, of course, he finished 4th. In Saitama, it didn't look. Sorry, in the second round, Mexico, Akibuls won the Grand Prix, making him a runner-up in the driver standings, just 9 points behind TXH, who's currently yeah, he's still racing. So he was close. And then in Japan, those good news have stopped, as he finished on behind, not even in the top 3. He finished 13 points. Wait, let me see how much that is again. Oh yeah, sorry. So he finished 4th again, and well, he finished in 4th, and that's why he went down to. Sorry, he was leader. He was leading the Drivers' Championship, even though he finished 4th, as he scored more points than TXH and Rufus. Actually, TXH didn't even attend the Grand Prix, so that's already a positive advantage. And now, after Japan, like I said, the championship leader in Zandvoort. In Zandvoort, he finished only like in top 8 with 4 points, and with Weissai with a win, he already felt the breath of the professional driver on his back. 3 points behind Akibus and Weissai, and the gap for some reason went. No, wait a minute. That's weird. Oh yeah, I know why. Never mind. And now, after that incredible win of Weissai, he dropped down to 2nd place with 73 points and 7 points behind his teammates and his rival. So that's the history of the championship contenders. Let's look at the ifs and whats in terms of the championship wins. First, we're gonna go ahead for Weissai. Where is he? No, it's not here. It's here. So, no, it's not here. Where is it? Give me 1 second. There it is. Alright, so like I said, Weissai is the championship leader, but the question is, can he take the championship tomorrow? Well, the question is, yes, he can, but you're maybe wondering, well, but if he can, how? Well, here is the prediction of how can Weissai steal the deal in Sin City. So, if Akibus gets the P1, gets a pole position and a race win, his Akibus would have to be 7 points. Would have to score 7 points. Oh no, wait, sorry, my bad. Sorry, that's I'm talking about Weissai, but let's talk about how can he win if Akibus finishes. So, if Akibus scores more than 8 points, then the championship battle will head on to the finale in Miami in 1 week time. If Akibus scores 7 points, Weissai would have to get the pole position and a race win tomorrow night to get the championship. If Akibus scores 6 points, well, Weissai, well, maybe he will be P1 again, but he'll have to be second in the qualifying and a race win in the race. If Akibus scores 5 points, again, Weissai would need to be third in qualifying and win the race. If Akibus scores 4 points, Weissai would have to finish 4th in qualifying and 1st in the race. If Akibus scores 3 points, then Weissai would have to get Otherwise, I would have to get P4 in a qualifying and P1 race in 5 points, P3 in qualifying and P1 race. If Aki was willing to score 3 points, Whiteside would have to get 5th in qualifying and 1st in the race, and then we're closing 2 points. If Aki scores 2 points, then Whiteside will have to get P6 or higher in qualifying. Oh wait, 6 or higher? Yeah. I'm sorry, 6 or lower in qualifying and P1 in the race. And then if Aki scores just a single point, then Aki would have to then Whiteside would have to get 6 again, a little higher than 6, lower than 6 in qualifying and win in the race. And then the final one, if Aki won't even get any points at all, then Whiteside simply would have to be pole position qualifying and 2nd in the race to get the job done. And that is for Whiteside. How can he win the championship? But in my opinion, it won't be like that. No. In my opinion, Aki will score more than 10 points, so the championship will, in my opinion, the championship will get to Miami, but maybe something could have happened, and well, that would really shake up the championship. Let me see. Okay, so now as I'm talking, I've been in the commentary booth. I've got John welcomed by the Pearl. Let's say hello.
Hello, AJ. I just joined in because I have nothing else to do. So,
Alright. So
join the commentary booth for the Fp2.
So just a couple of seconds ago, I was talking about the Drivers' Championship and how Whiteside could steal the show tomorrow night in Las Vegas. What do you think that Whiteside will get the Drivers' Championship tomorrow, or maybe it's gonna get done in the finale 1 week in Miami?
I mean, it could really go either way. Whiteside has been very impressive these 3 races. I mean, 3 wins in a row. But Akubols, his teammate, can do the job and get it to Miami. But from what I've seen from Akubols in these past races, he's necessarily not been lucky at all. So in my opinion, I feel like Whiteside can clinch the championship in this race.
Yeah, in my opinion, I also do, but of course, Pearl's Whiteside, even though he's good, even though he's fast, he still has to watch out, because his championship rival, aka his own teammate Akibuls, is also not so far behind himself, so possibly Akibuls also up there. Do you think, also we got to talk about the saying with Whiteside, his streak, ever since he debuted in BA Simracing, he was dominating all the time. P1 in Japan with the fastest lap, P1 in Zato with the fastest lap, and just 1 week ago, P1 the fastest lap in Silverstone. Do you think the streak will continue here?
Judging by how he's racing right now and how he's driving, I do see the streak going up into Miami, because he's been very impressive these 3 races, and on his debut as well, he got that win and a world record, track record as well. He's very impressive. But Akubols, if he gets a good weekend, he can definitely out-qualify or match the qualifying pace of his own teammate, and he can definitely steal the show if he wants to. But right now, it really does seem to be in Whiteside's favor.
So, also, let's talk about the Grand Prix overall. I mean, the whole weekend now. It's just a free practice 2 session, but we can already see that Pax is the driver to beat in Las Vegas. He's still with a 1:24.4 Who do you think will be the fastest in Sin City? Who do you think is gonna get the pole position?
Right now, I can't really make up who's gonna get pole because we don't really have all the lap times, and considering it's practice. But right now, Tax, if we look at the leaderboard, it's on P1. I think he's gonna be a good contender for for qualifying. But yeah, the main pole sitters, I feel like, is either going to be Akibos or YSI. Those two Montaigne or Alpine drivers are really fast this whole season, but we'll see how it prevails.
Alright then. What about? Let's talk about different. Let's get the unusual. Who do you think is going to be the dark horse of the Grand Prix? Who do you think is going to be the guy who is? Yeah, just overall, who do you think is the dark horse of this race?
Dark horse. Ooh, that's kind of tough, really, because there's so. It might be Tax or TXH. I say it might be him after a good Silverstone last week. I feel like he's going to be the dark horse and the underdog possibly. He he can match the top leader's pace, and he can definitely deliver. From my personal experience from the races I've watched, so definitely him.
What about the race? Who do you think is going to get the race win?
Get the race win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still leaning towards Whiteside and Akubos. Those two Alpine drivers can really deliver, but Akubos has a few bad races as we've seen in both Zandvoort and Silverstone. So Whiteside is still going to be on my list of winners. But as we see the man in our screen here, he can definitely recover from those bad weeks and deliver a good position.
Yeah, Archibald's the situation of Archibald's wasn't so, well, in my opinion, wasn't so perfect a dream overall in the season. He finished fourth in Germany. Then oh yes, he took a race in Mexico, but then in Japan he fell off hardly. P4 again in Zandvoort even only 4 points, so even badly fell down. In Silverstone he finished 15 points, so in the podium, barely in top 5. So as of right now, Akibus is kind of still recovering from bad results, especially in Zandvoort, and for sure he will try to dethrone Wyside in the sort of championship, but it's going to be a hard job, Pearls. As I said before, Wyside is a very good racer overall to the Apex. I believe one championship in the AWC, but yeah, Wyside is one of the best guys yet, and Akibus will have to prove so hardly that he is on the level of his teammate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in comparison to both of those drivers, YSI is definitely, we could say, the main driver. Akibos has been in his shadow lately, even though with that impressive win back then. But right now, it looks to be YSI's era so far in the Alpine team.
And now let's move on to some other news. As from next season of PA Simracing, we are launching the somewhat Formula 2 category in this league. Is going to be called FB Simracing. Of course, as you can see on the Discord channel, we've got already standing sessions and lineups ready, but like I said, the race is still the season, normal season is still going on, so it's still too early to give any information in terms of race calendar or team lineups. With 18 minutes to go, it's Vax still in the P1, followed by Alan in second. Dungeon. Oh wait a minute, we've got Dungeon in here. Let me check if he's in the team or some. he's not. Yeah, he's not in the team. So as of right now, we've got very familiar, also one of the greats on the track. Is the Mid Dungeon Fanatics, also out on track. He held um, the world record lap of Indianapolis just a couple of days ago. Sadly, it got taken away by YSI, as he now holds the world record. And so that was actually just. And the funniest thing is, the gap between switching the records was just 2 or 3 hours. So I was the first one, in my opinion. Either way. Yeah, so for now, 17 minutes to go. And, we've got 13 drivers now. Finally, more drivers out on track. You can hear the engine roar all around Las Vegas. We've got currently Alan, Av, Jimmy Sonic, Akibos, Vertec, Lily, Ruskienka, Vitkal, and Bizbida out on track. Sorry, Vitkal is not, isn't it? So again, this is second to last Grand Prix of the season, round 6. We still got one more race to go, which is Miami. So the 2 final rounds are 2 United States Grand Prix. So for now, still Fax is in the lead on the leaderboard. 1 minute 24.1. Just 1:10. Oh, also crash there from Alan as he hit the wall. Sorry for a blackout screen. Something just went on. As you can see, there are no graphics for now. We are still making them. Don't worry. For tomorrow, they'll be ready. So there will be some cool stuff going on tomorrow. Yeah, Dungeon Fanatics still in third. 24.377. Let's go on board with him. Again, this is free practice, meaning you can drive even if you can take a part of the free practice session even though you're not even if oh bruh, I'm starting as hell bruh. Check your tires. Oh yeah, it's off. Anyway, like I said, even though you're not a driver, you still can take the part of the free practice session, though keep in mind you won't be classified in the official classification, only the real drivers will, so just keep that in mind. And for now that's everything we've talked about. We've talked about the white side and the streak that could potentially go on. Of course, the tight drivers championship battle between the 2 Montaigne drivers, Whiteside and Akibos. And oh yeah, talking about Montaigne, heading into Las Vegas, AWT Montaigne PAE team is your World Constructors champions. They are actually. Correct me there. They're your alright. So again, AWT Montaigne are your constructors champions heading into Las Vegas with Beason being 53 points behind, which was kind of a dominance overall, including YSI's streak of 3 wins so far in a row. Dungeon now sets a invalid lap, so that's a huge skill issue from my side. Sorry, for Dungeon. But either way, he still got some time, as we have 13 minutes to go. And we still wait for Vitkal, Busy Bidog, and Ryan to set their laps. Akibul, strangely, he is on medium compound tires. How many laps though? That's a lot of laps for Akibus. He's still 7th, 20, 1 I think he's still working on the strategy. He doesn't, in my opinion, he doesn't give a damn about the fast laps, hot laps in free practice session. Though I remind you, this is the final free practice session, meaning this is the final chance for the drivers to practice the race starts and their strategies, because next is the qualifying and the race. And if you wish to watch the get notified with the practice. Oh my god, I'm starting. Keep notifying for the qualifying race, hit that hit that subscribe and like to get notified for more action, more drama possibly in the season. As Akibul still 7th, just reset the character, so possibly for a new some compound tires. Just gonna bring me on stage. Ooh, alright, sure. Well, with the last 12 minutes, we'll have the special commentator, guest, I can recall, Mr. Hios. Get him here, bro. There we go. Hello. Hello, Hios.
What's up? I'm at work.
We cannot hear you. Could you repeat that?
I can't really hear it. Let me see. Yeah, I think Back has got this. He's gonna like win this, whatever this.
Yeah. So, talking about the who do you think is gonna get the championship overall? Will it be Whiteside dominating, or maybe it's gonna be a somewhat slick chance for Akibul? Who do you think is gonna get it?
Oh, when I said there, never mind. That does not have this. He does not have anything.
I mean, in the as I said, if Whiteside wants to be champion, there are a lot of things like if Whiteside wants to be champion, he needs to finish this and that and that. For sure, in my opinion, Akibul's gonna finish in points, though everything could happen, especially we are in Las Vegas where walls are well very close to you and can seriously do damage for a car, so we just have to find out. With 10 minutes to go, again, Fact still in the lead, in the leaderboard, still the fastest, and 1 minute 24. Do you think Whiteside's race win streak is gonna continue in Sin City? Do you think he's gonna win the maybe possibly 5 in a row?
You know, he just gotta figure it out.
So yeah, Whiteside has to just drive, possibly just get away from every single other guy on the grid, which is coming quite easy since he is so far the fastest driver on the grid. Though he possibly is gonna get away from everyone, but we have to find out. With just a free practice session about to end, we still wait for 3 drivers to finish their laps. So like I said, AWT Montana are the constructors champions, and well, for now that's everything I've talked about. We can now just wait until the free practice session ends. So Ryan just maxed his sets of 2.5 minute lap, which is crazy. Let's look at facts for a second. No, let's look at Alan for a second. As he sets the fast personal best second sector at 27.5. As he makes his way from the what? What?
Yeah, Fact's just gonna figure it out.
Okay. So TXH, Fax's teammate, is still in 6th. He was at the beginning. He was actually the fastest, winning in Germany, but then it went down, down for him. He's currently in an Aston Martin, not looking great for the Baronese driver. He is third in Drivers' Championship. So as he just crashed out, so that was again just free practice session, but he has to step up, because for sure he can find some margin on there. But now finally Archibald is back on the soft compound tires, so now we'll see if he is the driver to beat. Remember, he has to go faster than a 24.1. So basically more than a second of improvement. Let's look at others. For example, Alan is still in the pits. Let's look at Sonic as he's crossing the line. To improve his lap, only 24.795, just 2/10 to the closest driver. Let's look at Lucky Bulls, as his first sector is at 21.667, half a second down to Fax. As he hits the wall at the end of the sphere section, as I like to call it, and that's a first try done. Yeah, so so 6 minutes to go. Fax still leads the free practice session. His teammate still in 6th. Let's look at Actibles now, as he is preparing for a lap. Here he is, Mr. Actibles now. Out of the final corners to start his lap. Well. And let's just see if let's see if Akibul is going to be a driver to beat. Will he top the leaderboard? Will he outperform Fax, or maybe he's gonna stay in the top 5? Let's see. Out of the first sector, 21.1. Oh, not good. It's a yellow sector, meaning it's not his personal best for some reason. So he has to step up in this sector or another. Here he is on the long right now. He comes, and to the left to start the Vegas strip. Second sector. Now we're about to find out. Let's see. It's a 28.5, but also in validation from Aki Bulls. Let's look at Sonic though. See, just never mind. Let's look at who. Let's look at TXH now. With DRS, 1/10 down to Sonic. He may find that 1/10 in the final sector. So he says at 29.456. Out of the final corner comes the Aston Martin driver. Sorry, the Fiordorn. He doesn't improve at all. He's still in 6th. Just Maxi now out of pit, so he's an outlap. Who else? We got Sonic. We currently close to fastest sector 120.9. There we go. Yeah, Aki was finally back in the back on track as he hits the wall again. He hits the wall again, and well, quite possibly, this being the end of his another one. Wait, let me see how much time I've got. 2 minutes. Anyway, oh shit! Oh my bad. Sorry if you saw my commentating graphic, but it doesn't actually matter. With 2.5 minutes to go, Akibus looks like he made something, make a mistake. He has still 3 minutes to do anything. Actually, to perform better than before. Let's look at others. Well, we've got, for example, Vitka, who's still didn't set a lap. I think that's just there. Aki was now in 8th, Dungeon in 3rd, yeah, nothing changed. I'm sorry, Busy Bidok is in 7th. Let's look at Akibus again. No problem there at all. He still has 1 minute to go. He still has 2 minutes to finish lap. He still has 2 minutes to set any better lap than now. His second sector is an invalidate again. Another invalidation from Akibus. So looks like he's right now struggling to catch up to facts. He's struggling to keep it on track. Now with 53 normal seconds to go. So now looks like it's going to be facts. It's going to top the free practice 2 session. But it's still not over. We've still got 1.5 minutes after this one. So this is quite possibly the last chance for Akibus. Yeah, this is the last chance for him. Let's see. Here comes Akibus. For the first 2 corners. With a DRS. Into the end of the first sector. It's 21.113. Let's see, into the sphere section, no problem, not a watch out, not to hit the wall at the exit. That was a perfect exit from the British driver. He is now through, and he's now about to start the Vegas strip, the most famous strips in the world. And it's a 27.732, personal best second sector. And now the TikTok, the clock is taking 1.5 to go, minutes of course. Let's see, will Akibus go to P1 out the final corner? Actually, into the final corner he comes to the line. It's only fourth, sorry. Akibus only managed to go to 4th with a 1 minute 24.4. 3 tenths, 2 facts, and 1 tenth to Dungeon. Let's look at just Maxi, as actually he's up, so he's not also doing a lap. Dungeon. Oh, Lily is under investigation for impeding That's actually crazy. So, I think the checker flag should be waving very, very soon. There we go, the red checker flag is out, it's over. The free practice 2 session is over after almost an hour, almost after 2 hours. Yeah, GG's for all the drivers on the building for participating. And yeah, that was everything from today. We thank you so much for being with us today. And see you tomorrow for the Las Vegas Grand Prix and qualifying. Will Accubles, will Whiteside win the championship? Well, that answer will be until tomorrow night. It's been A350 Fan Commentary Booth. See you tomorrow.